funny.
Yeah, because the shit never ends. Like, that shit's crazy. It just never ends.
Nah, for real though, bro. That shit is a little crazy.
Yeah,
I think I've been seeing it for so much though. Like it used to fuck with my mind a little bit. Like I used to not be able to. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I ain't gonna lie.
Go all the way.
Yeah. And then once you get past that though, it's like, your ass talking about. It's funny. That's funny.
That's weird. That's when nigga turned into the WB frog, boy.
That motherfucker was greasy, boy. They was that big guy now, bloody.
Damn, man, all that fucking around and got old, boy.
Bro.
The fuck around and got old, man.
Man, your ass crazy.
You wasn't supposed to do that. You wasn't supposed to do that, Hill. You wasn't supposed to fuck around and get all old, unimportant. You don't matter. You shut your old ass mouth. With your grays in your beard and your roof gone. Shut your damn mouth. But what have you done for the black community, Mr. Sir? What did you do for the black community, Mr. Sir? What are your contributions, sir? Where's your school, sir? You have a car lot I can buy a car from, sir? You have housing, sir? What about groceries, sir?
All right, we about to watch this young Pharaoh man exposes Rashad Jamal and the aliens, the Bible, all this shit. See what this is. He'll Jack funny though, really. I really just want to hear him talk shit about this shit.
What the fuck is this, man? This nigga literally look like his. Hey man, I gotta go do this motherfucker podcast real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. Pharaoh too look like everybody just look like. Now the only one look fly is Baby Blue.
I don't think Pharaoh give a fuck.
He don't. He never has.
We dressed like a ninja right now.
I would kick your motherfucking ass. That would look like he get ready to kick some ass. That's what he dressed like. He get ready to kick some ass out his shoe. When a nigga wears shoes that don't fucking tie up, them motherfuckers is not meant to come off. You hear me?
I'm just playing the defender.
Or come off when I need them to.
No, Tony, all right.
Ain't no strings or nothing.
Just outside, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, doing the water work. Like, do you know how? Like,
he got on jogging pants and a tight. He ready to fight.
Okay.
All of that.
That's how niggas dress when they ready to whoop some ass, bro. I'm prepared to fight many a nigga. You don't really wear no loose clothing.
He came back there, I'm up there doing the wind and stuff, and he come back there and Tony time do the interview. Like, dang, can I satisfy my inner child?
He got to dress like this. That's how
And to answer that question before I lose my train of thought.
He finna make it.
Wait a minute. No, y'all all right. Listen, to answer that, this finna get fun. This is just energy in the beginning, getting ready to get fun. Trust me, that's what that is. Trust me when I tell you this. This is finna get fun. We finna have a very good dialogue. Now, to answer that question,
they are all over the place.
No,
he did the right
schools
thing.
in America particularly do not
got a
educate
guy, this
you.
nigga show.
School is a Latin
know.
word for school aid, which actually means to hold back.
I'll be right back.
Other countries don't even call the centers
when I tell you,
nigga, go schools. They
keep this
call
shit
them
warm. I'll be right back.
Education centers or education, institutions. Probably in America, it's like people think people realize that that's very rare that we use the word school, because school actually, by definition, means to hold back, right? And they purposely teach you late or slow. Just like one of the most famous things in America is what everybody know, that everybody in the South get all the new music and movies before everybody in the North get it. Right. So by the time I hear some shit and see some shit in the South, it's like, nigga, we just was dancing in the club to that for 3 months, and I'm just now.
So with school, are you talking about school, like a schoolhouse, or are you talking about like college? Is it a difference? Both is bad.
The answer, well, I'm not going to say you can't get good things, but what I will say is they are being
So is you talking about the school
manipulated to purposely teach you at a slower pace.
What the fuck
So
else
do you
he
believe
talking
most
about?
people live consciously? Or
That's why shit gotta
programmed
be
consciously?
edited, man. These niggas,
What you mean? I
like
thought
they
you
literally
constantly
running around a
programmed
circle of
Well,
school.
your brain is always going to revoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably, like, all of us was probably the in the class that was like, well, what, this don't make sense, and raising our hands. You know what I'm saying? That's who I would say are the conscious people that's going through
They don't, the host suck.
Button with the
Because he's supposed
teachers,
to
or
be
you
the
know what I'm saying? You
moderator.
want to get up.
Did you
and
always
teach.
get suspended and kicked out and stuff from school?
already
or
have-
like a
No,
straight
but
up?
I always
Questions,
Yeah,
yeah, coming.
already
Boop, boop, boop.
have-
Like, all right, hold on. So,
Done your research.
an introduction, like,
Yeah.
y'all, so this is.
So
This
somebody
nigga had
wrong.
damn near
So
introduced
what does
himself.
truth
Y'all
mean?
know who this nigga
Yes,
is.
sir. What do truth mean?
Shut up!
Truth to me
Y'all know who the nigga is.
is
Young
unaltered,
Young Farrow.
unedited reality that doesn't mean anything other than itself to prove
know it.
itself. I'm gonna give you a perfect
Who
example.
determines it?
It determines it, and if you don't understand it, then you not saying you personally, right? Let me get my disclaimer. I don't play on people's top. Not saying this gentleman. I'm just saying you, as in whoever this hypothetical person is. If you don't understand it, then you don't have a. Then somebody miseducated
Can
you.
the truth
There's
change?
probably a language barrier.
Why
Can
you
the
cutting
truth
the nigga
change?
off?
No,
Shut up,
but
let him
the
speak.
application of force can change.
What that mean? Application of force can change.
Truth is just a level of force that's applicated at time in a wise manner. For example, if I get up in this and I start wilding, y'all do have to restrain me. Now, obviously, I know not to do that, but like, if I'm only just doing this and you punch my teeth out my mouth, that was excessive.
Right. So your
So you
truth
did-
couldn't be my truth. We'd have two different truths.
No, there's only one truth. Then there's the expression of it. Now let me say this. Water, right? Like I say peace to people, but I say peace because it is the ultimate truth of existence for all entities until disturbed by an outside phenomena. So let me give you an example. Peace in Japanese is heiwa, just like saying water, right?
You're saying peace is good.
Peace is what it is.
It's
Yeah,
what it
peace
is.
is
It ain't
good.
no good or
Peace
bad.
is
Energy
it is
energy,
divinely
or I can't
virtuous,
call
and
it
it's what
energy.
it is, and it's something you would always have if an outside force never.
So something born without without pain, without drama, without
It's
chaos is good.
And
It's
that's
sacred.
why they
It's
say you
not a
want
good
to
or bad.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, right? So everybody watching this, they
It's
kind of did a
strategy.
study, and I
Everything
did a
is
study too.
strategy.
Everybody watched. They did a
How
study
do you
with the trees,
use
right?
the
They took one
resource
tree,
that's
right?
in front of you
They took one tree and they
and
took
present
one
it to you?
tree and they put the tree in the bubble, right? The tree had no access to wind, had no access to anything that could blow on it,
might
right?
have
The
to
tree
turn
did
this shit
grow
off.
very
These
strong,
niggas is talking
grew
too stupid.
stronger than all the other trees, longer than all the other trees, greener than all the other trees. But it was a problem with that. It fell down because it didn't have wind blowing on it. It didn't have the pain of the
Right.
wind blowing on it, so
Right.
it couldn't make its roots as strong.
Exactly.
Right, couldn't
So,
It didn't
so
have, of course, why
let
I
me
got
tell
my
you two
plants
things.
out there
Everybody
now.
watching this,
I got them out. I got
life
to gradually
just
put them out
good.
there. I got two that's
bring you
ready
the
to
same-
take on the wind
Right, you
and
need
the
good
rain.
and
but
bad
if
to
they
make a good life.
Too young.
Now,
they can't do that.
the
They
only
destroy
I'm not gonna say this man is wrong. All I'm gonna do is say details. Me personally, I say good and bad is where people is where the extra space of, let's say, ponder comes from.
I say
We should just say
challenging.
virtue and vice.
Yeah.
Because see,
I don't
and
like good or
that's
bad
what I'm
either. There
that's
you
what
go.
I'm
You
saying.
see
Thank
the
you. You
good?
understood.
I
You
love
understood
that.
me.
Understood that.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no good or
Understood.
bad.
Nothing
That's,
really
I said it's
bad
about to get
unless
busted.
you
I
make
said this
it.
podcast is about to get busted.
busted right
I
now.
said it's about to
You
get
know what I'm saying?
busted.
Bad is
I
only
told you it's about to get
good or
busted.
bad.
It to be.
Virtue and
You
vice.
lost. See, you
Right.
lost. You understand
Because
what?
you determined
Tony lost.
Because he
Right.
always like to
Tony-
find out
Tony-
everything.
Tony-
Because
Yeah,
somebody else
he
it might
talking
be
about
bad
some we
to
doing
you,
an
it might be
interview.
We
Like,
good.
Good.
So that's why he's saying it's not good or bad. It's only good or bad can only be determined by the individual. And that's why I said, what's junk to somebody is a jewel to somebody else. Everything is perception. However, there is a basis. We don't like to base our knowledge off of anomalies or the minimal. We are aware as generals and leaders of what could possibly be, what's plausible, what could possibly happen, and we can use those strategies if we need to dip in that bag. But for the most part, we want to use the strategies that's going to get you to where you need to be the quickest, the most efficient, right? Without the less work, right? And less work, less resources. That's every man's goal in whatever it is he's trying to do. He want to get to where he is, less work, less resources.
All right, no, for real. All right, let's get back on it. I'm like, well, not for real.
I mean, niggas, what you want is shit. I'm here.
So-
Damn it, all I can be is me. Shit, that's it.
So, Motherfucker, we're gonna get right back into it. Let's go.
Why you still in the past? Why you still somewhere
See,
else?
and then he
Wait a
always
minute,
do that.
wait a minute.
That's
Just don't even forget my
his
thought.
future.
Pause. Just don't even forget my thought, and then we can jump right back to that.
Blue.
Virtue and vice, right? And then come back to peace. Virtue and vice, no matter what your culture is, no matter what I don't like to say the word gang. I don't like this. I like to say organization, right? No matter what your organization is, what your culture is, you know what virtue is and you know what vice is. I don't got to speak English to know not to go in that man wallet. I don't got to speak English to know not to go in this man wallet. Whether I spoke English or not, I saw you put something down that didn't belong to me. I knew not to touch it unless you asked me to hand it to you.
Right.
And if you ask me to hand it to you, I'm going to tell you, hey, you see me, I'm going to make sure you see me hand it to you. I'm not even going to hand it to you to where you be like, what happened? That's virtue and vice. That is an innate understanding of peace.
That's true.
Now, look at a body of water like a lake. The lake is calm until somebody skip a rock. So the rock skipper, right, and disturb the peace. So the rock skipper, right, is like the person that's bothering your mind. That's like people that bother you till they give you literal brain tumors or cancer, or like you ever be around a that's just excessively loud. Sometimes it's cute when hoes is loud, but I'm talking about excessively loud.
That's one thing I cannot stand. Like a loud female go.
Because she giving you cancer. And they do it on purpose. I'm going to tell you what happened. A lot of these went to the military during World War I and World War II, and they learned torture tactics on how to clip him while he in the hospital.
Because that tone,
right.
listen,
So
that vibration just looks like a vibration that nobody should like to hear. It hurts my ears.
And an animal would attack you for it. This shit,
being too loud?
Yeah.
It sounds like a female.
Yeah.
Because, see, I have a lot of female friends, and I be witnessing a lot of stuff that be going on that females be doing, but sometimes it seems like the more rowdy of...
Sometimes it's cool, but you got to know how to flavor it.
It's never cool for me.
No. Let me not tell you no, because let me not tell you no. No, because I cut you off before you got all the way out. I didn't even get to see what the you was going to say first. I was still computing my thought and then saying with her, so let me not say no, because
really, y'all should be like, it ain't no interviewing going on.
No,
so
we don't
just,
like when it becomes
to
the point where law enforcement.
No, because I'm asking on behalf of my homegirls. My homegirls have men that like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
They be being all rowdy in their face, clapping hands and face and stuff, and will act like it's a problem, then right back in their face.
No, listen to me. I don't mind that sometimes. I don't mind that. That's
moist.
I like ratchet.
He might not even be. I don't know.
What's the
deal? But he's not overbearing.
Watching ratchet.
See, that's just like virtue and vice. I like ratchet hoes just like I like. I don't like raunchy. Now a raunchy is like that'll call the police on you knowing you ain't dead shit wrong, trying to get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Now what he was doing was like, hey, that's cool, but like trying to get you to hit me. Like I know I'm
loyal. She's not loyal. That's not loyal. Calling the police and doing that.
That's not loyal, but I'm talking about raunchy is like purposely doing shit to cause you.
Yeah, which is police calling, putting what about putting hands on you?
Putting hands on you, but it get deeper than that.
You don't like that?
Purposely ruining every moment that you got to remember for the rest of your life. This bitch not gonna never argue with you until it's your birthday, because she know every birthday you have, you gonna always remember the time that went that birthday.
Okay.
This bitch not gonna purposely argue with you, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
You gotta just women who purposely destroy your special
So
moments.
women trying to destroy your special moments on purpose. Tell me about that.
That's a raunchy. That's an evil spirit.
Silence and absence.
Now in the hood language, we call it raunchy.
You scare me.
Right.
And a ratchet.
When I fight back,
how can you detect naturally? One of those?
I know how you can overpower motherfucker naturally.
They don't hide. They up as much as they can, right in your face.
And that's anybody you
do. We gonna detect.
Listening to your grandparents.
Absent yourself.
It's so like this. So you really can't tell. It's like this. It was a man, right?
You know why? I was laughing.
When he died,
I had to think about it. I'm serious. Like, man,
he's like, whoa, I'm here in heaven. And he's like, yeah, this heaven. They said, well, do me one favor. Like, what? Just for 1 second, I just want to see what it looked like. Now, in heaven, everybody there, the same people that was there, they was talking good, everybody was smiling faces, and everybody was smiling. He said, okay, you want to go to heaven real quick? So yeah, take me to heaven real quick. They blinked, they showed up. He said, hold up, we the same place. The only difference was the people there was jealous and screaming at each other.
Damn near
Right.
Right. So it's like
I was trying to say that earlier.
Yeah,
I got to tag out of the fuck.
Now guess what he just
Thread,
dropped?
man.
This
Serious, like,
And it ain't nothing for
I can't
the hair
rap when you
person.
rap.
Just
I can't sing when you
lift
sing.
that motherfucker
I gotta
up
wait
and
till the
re-
fuck
re-
re-
Everybody
Yeah.
yelling at each other,
Don't
like
give a
mad at each
fuck.
other.
That
Hear
bitch
me?
fall off
And
his
the
rap.
The rest of that
Right.
shit was
Man,
like
yeah.
my shit.
Man, oh, that's why I got the damn
Let me tell
scam.
you,
Your
about
ass
where you
stupid.
at.
Rest of that
It's
shit was
about
like my
the
shit.
experience. Like,
So I'd rather
I'm
do
telling you,
this.
it was
Hell
too
nah,
much.
you
And-
think
and
so?
do the- Hell no,
Let me
so.
tell you some
I rather,
shit.
I
A lot
know
of people
so.
probably understand about the
Because
way
you
I
can
do
see
this
it.
how I do.
Ain't nothing
It's
else
too
going
much.
on nowhere.
Like, oh, I can't be in the world.
Oh.
That motherfucker like
Like, you
Coolio.
tripping. I'm
Shit.
not finna,
Fucking
Yeah,
throw
Coolio
up.
had them motherfucker. He got to the point Coolio just had the hat with some homemade dreadlocks in it or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was his look. It was his aesthetic. That might even be his aesthetic. Might be real hair. He done stuck in that motherfucker. They done
lose life.
poked a couple locks off in this motherfucker
too much
somewhere.
anything back.
This month went out. He went out to
Fuck
the
hole
world.
right here.
Right.
He
Man,
became
your ass
enlightened.
stupid. He
Ain't
said-
nothing
like
going
he
on
can't
nowhere
see
else. Ain't no lumps or nothing, nigga. Ain't no terrain, nigga.
Stupid.
Ain't no terrain. Ain't no dirt bike trail going on nowhere up here, bro.
Now you right there smooth, like
Then
the
a
texture of that
nigga, come
motherfucker.
on.
The texture of that motherfucker
We
is
sliding down that
smooth, man.
motherfucking nigga. That's Brookside Park.
Damn, man, I ain't never
Because
even
he
thought of that. I just thought this
everything in
nigga
the world.
crazy.
He endorsed everything in the world being aware. He ain't let nobody trick him. Like, yeah, I'm gonna accept this, but you ain't playing on me.
We
But I
sliding
can tell you,
down
I
that
eat this, I eat this,
Not
I eat this,
thinking
I eat
that,
this,
man.
right?
I
Because
ain't
you know
gonna
why?
lie.
That is where I'm eating.
Hell
But I'm
nah.
eating the world, so everything is good. That's why I asked Jesus what is good.
And so I'm so old, I'm not trying to fit in.
Everything is good.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. Once you get a certain
I
age,
bet that boy Marty,
it
man,
don't
that
fucking matter.
motherfucker.
What you look like is what you look like. It don't fucking
Man.
matter no more. Once you get a certain age, right? You're not fighting to be cute. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is your look. This is what it is. So if it's a little chick, she 3 foot, 500 pounds, you know what I mean? That's what it is. She's cool with that.
Yeah.
Same with little niggas, you know what I mean? He might be 7 foot, you know what I mean? But his feet fucking 14 feet, you know what I mean? Just walk goofy and shit. It is what it is. I'm buying into it. It ain't gonna keep me from being who I am.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Some people are blessed with beauty. Some of us are not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Some are blessed with more game. Some of us are not.
yeah.
That's why everybody had a strong suits and, you know, where they not so strong. So I said we gotta stop looking at perfection. And I dig the fact niggas can have conversations, but I just don't get what's going on with the nails and stuff. Like, why?
I don't know.
What is that?
You crazy.
So whatever you tell
That's
your
mental
mind is
health.
bad becomes bad. Whatever
But
you
I
tell your
probably
mind
asked
is
about
good.
it. Maybe it could be something where, you know what I mean? I don't know, one of his kids or something, you know what I'm saying?
You said mental health.
It could be, yes, yeah, it is. It's definitely mental health. That is definitely mental health. He might paint them motherfuckers just to be cool. I don't know.
We got a damn scully on it, nigga.
That might be the motherfucking
I'm good. Now,
that might be the ritual to keep from busting heads around this motherfucking nigga. If I don't paint these nails, somebody gonna
any
get
good in the Bible.
somebody
Okay,
gonna get it.
What
Oops,
is the
boy.
Bible? Is it history, right? Is it symbolism, or is it control?
It is the Bible, right? The Bible is a secret. I ain't gonna say secret because you could buy them at Walmart or Target, so it ain't a secret. Let me
And that ain't
correct
the only
that.
Bible.
The messages in
knowledge,
there
the
are
Ethiopian
secret,
Bible.
and it is a secret conversation of warfare that has taken place on this planet for the last 6 to 10,000 years. And it is like, what if me and this when we clip somebody?
Right.
Hypothetically speaking,
So what's the history of the
we
Bible?
clip. I'm gonna go right now.
Yeah.
Me and this go and we clip somebody, but we ain't even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna text and be like, you remember last night I was dumping the 40? No. I might write a story and be like, Samson came down and had 40 seashells and they went into the water. And only he know what the that mean. And then he tell his kids what the that mean for 6,000 years. Now you got a secret riddle that only you know and your family mean. Now where the Bible came from is extraterrestrials were genetically engineering humanoids.
Hold
and
on,
I say
hold on. Extraterrestrials
Shut that
Meaning-
shit up.
brought
God
the
damn it,
Bible, is what
Pharaoh.
you suggested.
no, extraterrestrials influenced the Bible because people couldn't openly say that they was talking to these motherfuckers.
Man, you
So
really
they
believe
created a
this
scripted
shit.
language.
You don't know. You can't say you know it. You can only believe this shit.
For example, Latin is used to talk to the spider.
Nigga, Latin is wrong. Anytime you talk Latin, it's fucking wrong, period. Stop there.
Okay, who established that? The Catholic Church.
What'd I say?
Catholic. When you say it the proper way, the Catholic. That's where Gotham and all that come from. And that's where sacrifice to the devil was, because the devil was a big ass black widow and a tarantula. And they used to push the little Christian kids in there and let the tarantulas eat the kids, right?
What? Where? What tarantulas is eating motherfuckers like this, man? Where is this arachnid?
So they couldn't tell nobody they was doing that. So
now we got fucking alligator motherfucking spiders out here now? Like, come on, man. Damn.
AI videos were unable to keep good character consistency.
That's the shit I'm talking about, man. These niggas be crazy gene. And this nigga from Buffalo. So that's Buffalo. That, you know who else was from Buffalo? Rick James, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He damn near kind of look like Rick James. They got that overbite Rick James shit. Crazy. I swear to God, he got that Rick. You can see that nigga look like Rick James, nigga. This nigga look like the new Rick James, man. He act like Rick James. What the fuck is in the water in Buffalo, man? What the fuck is in the water in Buffalo, bro? This nigga talking about motherfucking spiders. He said, hey, throw the kids, throw them on in there.
He said because it was a tarantula.
That was a spider.
And they used to
the tarantula specifically.
He used to throw the kids in there with the tarantulas, nigga.
And they eat them up.
And wrote the story, but when you actually know the characters and you know the stories.
Nigga, nah, man, fuck that shit. I'm telling all these things, man. This shit is crazy, bro.
It's called investigative research, not just research, but investigated everything from where the words came.
I have no clue. This nigga read somebody's shit and he believe it. He didn't put some numbers behind it and some science, probably a couple star constellations. It's official. Can't tell them niggas nothing now, man.
So I'm telling y'all from personal research that has been already confirmed.
See?
A lot of them stories in the Bible is like subliminal.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen this shit. What the fuck? I told you. It's already, hey, we got personal. Nigga, how do you say personal scientific what the fuck is personal scientific research, bro? If the government ain't fucking with it and the government didn't know about it.
Man, yo, it's
murder stories. That if you don't know that this really happened, you would never think that, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't put two and two together. Like, for example, blood libel, child sacrifice. Once again,
what they got to do with we went from Anaki
used to come around. I know y'all don't want to hear this.
Non-substantiating none of this shit.
They used to make their armor and make their shields and make
drinking
their
bloods and babies and
spider webs, because spider webs is not only virtually impenetrable, they are inflammable. A lot of people don't know that if you get enough spider web, you can't even burn that shit with a flamethrower. Ask a firefighter how hard it is to save in a burning building that's old and abandoned with spider webs in it. Ask a firefighter how hard it is to put a fire out in a building that's specifically
it's challenging, but it's definitely going to be done.
So spider webs is virtually inflammable too. So what happened was militaries, it started in Egypt. When they came to Egypt, who the Egyptians called the Hyksos, right? Hyksos means hybrid, genetically engineered. That's what that means. That's why our ancestors said they didn't want us playing with this particular group of people.
We're going deeper there.
When you genetically engineer, basically what they're doing is they're taking the best of the best genes
back to the Bible,
and putting them and trying to create the best of your fucking race. They've been doing this shit for centuries. This ain't nothing new.
Excuse me, let me say it correctly.
We doing it now. When you go pull your bitch,
that are being told
you pulling her based off of genetics. You're looking at, you want the best parts of the genetics to come through.
I wanted to
so
say
you should be deliberate.
He said it right. When he said that it started at, it was recorded here, right? It was recorded in the Book of the Dead, and this is kind of like from that time, right? So I'm saying that these are the same
Book of the Dead.
Book of the Dead. Yeah. These are the same books that's in your Holy Bible, that's in your Quran. These books are these spells.
So that's in the Bible.
Yeah,
they took stuff out of that and put it in the Bible?
Yeah, they couldn't remember it all. Like Moses could remember.
Oh, I gotta tell my granny about this.
And Moses must remember vows didn't exist back then.
I don't think my granny knows that.
So let's talk about everybody. So for everybody watching this now, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Now the brother just took us back and we understood exactly where it's come from. Now let's talk about the God that we all pray to, that we all worship, the Son of God. Why is the Son? Now I know back in them times the Son
we know right now is stronger than the
Ra. Right?
Or I too.
Right? And they
Tell
prayed
me what
to
the
it.
fuck.
And
It's
it was
stronger
Rod here.
and
More
with it.
important
And
to us right
and
now
the
than the SUN in
Sumerians
real life.
had a different name for it. Right? So I'm just saying, this is the first time it
I mean, that's real
simple.
talk.
Really simple.
Just really
was
simple.
recorded
Ain't nothing more important
in
than that.
letters. But again, it was recorded in the play. And the brothers just say how it was recorded for the spiders. So it's been recorded in different languages.
And the Sumerians, remember the Sumerians are the ones that was playing with the spider.
Yeah.
Anunnaki translates to arachnoid.
Right.
The actual name for spider scientifically is arachnoid.
Right. And
So when they say the gods that
what
came
got
down
that
from
from
heaven and that walked up on the sky and came down to, they're talking about spiders.
spirit
Because if
of
you put
Nancy was
spin a
the spider.
spider web high enough in the sky, you're not gonna see it. It's gonna look like the same way me and you go to the circus. Motherfucker walking on that tightrope, but like they walking on thin air.
it sounds crazy to you, but let me say this. I'm going to break it down to everybody watching this. What can sound crazy to you really not sound crazy? Because what make you move is something called life energy. If life energy get inside you, you can be conscious, you can move, you do everything you want. If life energy get inside of this, it'll start moving. What I'm saying is, if I had control of life energy and I could move life energy, I could take my life energy and put it inside a bug.
He be on.
I can take the life energy outside of a bug and put it inside a dead baby.
Anything that can conduct an electrical signal.
Right. So what we're saying is that these are the type of things that's happening
That
when you
plastic
understand how to
thing
use
that a
it.
white
No,
man
exactly. I
made.
get what you
But
saying, nigga.
there ain't no way
There's
there's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
things that have
Man,
been
listen.
targeted by the church.
I gotta rewind
They
this shit
target these.
because
Now don't
pause this for a second. So, in the episode of House of the Dragons, right? It was just like one of his little bitches that he's one of his little hoes, and he married, but this one of his little hoes that's getting him right while he away on business, federal business type shit. But she was like, look, tell the queen I'm down and I want the house of whatever. You know what I mean? It's been switched from hands to hands to hands to hands, what she's saying. And I would love to take it over and it'd be the last hand. He said, you have... Yo, you gotta see this shit. It was so cold. It was so pimp. Oh my God, I gotta send it to you. It was so pimp. What this motherfucker said, bro. That was the mackinest shit that in a motherfucking series from a white man in a long ass time, bro. For real. He said, you have no name. He said, you have no name. You have no noble husband. He said, you think we just give castles to basically to any, he said to any motherfucking body? Yeah. Bitch, you ain't got no husband. You ain't got no man. You ain't got no name. She's like, you ain't got no name. You have no money. You ain't did nothing. You don't have no skin in the game. He said, you think you gonna fuck your way into a castle? Oh, man. He said, we don't just give he said, we don't just throw around castles to any motherfucking body.
Yeah, as hell. That is some great shit.
Oh, man, the way he said that shit, I can't even do it the way he said. I kind of butchered it, but boy.
So what we're saying is that these are the type of things that's happening when you understand how to use energy and frequency. But our ability to use it have been targeted by the church. They target these.
Now don't leave out that spider. Right. And I don't want you to think I'm
because I've been having dreams about spiders.
That's what
I mean, I've been having a lot of dreams about spiders.
I'm gonna answer that and I'm gonna let him finish.
It's still on the spider, but I was just telling you that you know how these entities or these energies can transfer into anything that's able
or elements
to have the makeup. Why do you think now you can put it in AI and they got the AI right now that's called Joy.
Who made you say something about the
it's moving, doing everything functioning, right?
There's a puppet master behind
it. What you just talk about? What they say? What you say? Game of Thrones?
Was they talking about? No, they wasn't talking about the Game of Thrones.
I know what they say that made you say that.
Because of
these
like you just don't give kingdoms
remember it all. Like Moses could remember it all.
I gotta tell my granny about this.
And Moses must remember.
They
target these.
Now don't leave out that spider.
Right.
And I don't want you to think I'm.
Because I've been having dreams about spiders. What does that mean if I've been having a lot of dreams about spiders?
I'm gonna answer that, and I'm gonna let him finish.
We're still on the spider, but I was telling you that, you know how these entities or these energies
that's right.
can transfer into anything that's able to have the makeup. Why I think now you can put it in AI, and they got the AI right now that's called Joy that is moving, doing everything functioning, right?
Because there's a puppet master behind it?
Yeah, because they put the neurons in it with the brain, and now they made it sort of like this. Sort of like if you look at the back of your TV, all the wires hooked up in that motherfucker, make it go.
Right.
Whatever has to hook up to go, you can put life energy in it, and it can go. So any dog, any cat, any animal, anything,
well, now
anywhere.
You're talking about protons and
you can get in that, and they can use that and expound you with it, or use it to. It sounds crazy, but what if I turn myself to a poisonous fish and then make you eat me and give you AIDS?
Right.
I never had because they
animated.
No. Sound crazy though, right?
You can.
I love it.
And that's how them parasites.
Always crazy.
That's how them parasites got here. What we just talking about? Sagittarius. That's what happened.
I have to learn all of this. So I'm
together to create what we are now, so that we can communicate.
I've been having a lot of dreams about spiders.
Right, these forces. The forces of air had to cooperate with carbon dioxide. Right, one comes in like, look, all right, we'll stop fighting each other.
Like,
you know what?
Some stuff like
you
I'm
come
having
in
sleep paralysis,
and feed
but
them,
like I can kind of like get up for a little bit and kind of like look back and see myself. I can lay back down, then I'll like see some spiders running across me a little bit, but then I forget a little bit. Fuck, I just see.
These are elements and these are exchanges that been happening way before we as physical bodies could even do what we had.
And I did like this, and it
billions
I heard
of years
like a noise
of engineering. Like real talk. Before there was this, it was just there were pathogens. And before there was even pathogens, it was air, right? It was just, before there was anything, there was darkness.
I don't know.
Before there was anything, there was darkness.
Darkness is?
Hold on, but darkness didn't want to be lonely. So now, in darkness, all these elements can folly, they can play, they can do what they want to do. But eventually, darkness, we want light. We want, when light came about, which took big, you know what I mean? That's like the history of, we'll never get that type of history, but when light came about. Before light came about, these other elements was already there. They had already done. When light came about, it, I guess, literally sparked these other elements. We want to communicate. Like carbon dioxide and oxygen been fighting forever. And then, like you said, now all of a sudden, or like I said, all of a sudden now they can cooperate with each other in the right circumstance here on Earth. Only this happens where we at right now here on Earth. Now, other circumstances, it'll happen later. Like what will be, this is an ongoing evolution, if you will. This is not the epitome of where we will be as human beings. I don't think so. I think this is an ongoing evolution. In about 100 years, niggas like will be way faster, bigger or smaller, whatever they need to be for them to thrive in their world. We'll be as fast and strong as animals and as smart as AI and computers, because we are that. Like we have, like, nothing beyond us can be smarter than us. Does that make sense? Because we constantly evolve. So it may have possession of certain knowledges, but
possibly. No, I feel that. But if that motherfucker, I'm saying, I feel like if they come in contact with us, definitely smarter than us. If they like
if something's outside,
like
of
if
us,
they
absolutely.
like pull, like we didn't know, like on some real shit, if that really was the case,
we just pull up.
If
like,
something
hey,
really did, like whoa, like what the fuck they doing here? Then they definitely smarter than us.
Or more advanced in some type of way.
Yeah. I know something that we do not know.
Gasoline? We never heard of that.
Like, what the fuck?
What is that?
Y'all doing?
What are y'all doing?
We definitely got
like
these guys.
Is that?
We ain't got.
Oh, this is Rocknar. We drink this. This is where we like. Oh my god.
This is Rocknar.
Like these motherfuckers. run their
crazy. My granny gonna say
planet off
but
Ragnar.
for real though, that I'm not lying. I wouldn't try to make this up. But could you kind of like help me give me like some
you probably worst. I'm just gonna start with worst case scenario first. So I always start with worst case first, even though that's most likely not the case, but it's the best case to start with. Because if it ain't the worst one, then it's that difficult to figure out most likely. Worst case scenario, you could have had a spider or a tapeworm or something actually crawling inside of your brain or inside your nervous system, and your subconscious is trying to show you that it's in there. Because sometimes you have dreams, but sometimes you're not having a dream. You're having your what you call your inner self show you the problem that you can't see internally. Just like, so that's like the equivalent of when you in a car and obviously we ain't X-ray visioning into the into the under the hood, but the oil light will come on and you need oil. So sometimes dreams tell you that like that's like the oil light. So sometimes it's
nuts, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's a dream, sometimes an experience, but most times it's your subconscious telling you you have a knee injury that you may not be aware of. So I just gave you a dream where you falling on this same side. You know what I'm saying? Or you limping on the same side. Now, I don't believe that to be the case with you. What I believe to be the case with you is the case with most people. Same reason why the, let's just say original people of this planet, right? I'm going to leave it there. I don't feel like arguing about no Aboriginal.
You know, saying this nigga tat his face, bro. You done
Let's just say the
with
original people, they made dream catchers. Dream catchers are spider webs. And are mimicked off the spider web, and it's to show people that the spider could read your mind when you sleep. So most likely, it's a spider in the attic or it's a spider somewhere around spinning the web and it's reading your mind. Because like I keep telling people, the spider web, right? And no, I'm not no arachnophobic. That's a name that people came up with to discredit shit. The spider web is a satellite.
You talking and this nigga talking. I was trying to, what'd you say?
The web would represent communication. The web was going to always represent the connection between the people within your unit or social structure.
A lot of webs in this motherfucker.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of webs, but web is communication. That's what it is.
The government, from the FBI to whoever the
if you're listening out there,
they got phone tapping, tracking, all that satellite GPS. They got all of that from the spider web.
That's why it's called a
what I just look. I ain't seen this shit. It's exactly what I just fucking said.
Like it's because they spying.
What I just fucking said. I swear to G.
Got all of that from the spider web.
That's why it's called a spy.
Like GPS. They got all of that from the spider web.
That's why it's called a spy.
I was gonna say, and spyware.
Like it's because they spying on the original beings on the planet to make sure that we not doing nothing or something like that.
No, it ain't to make sure you ain't doing it, because if it was to make sure you ain't doing shit, you wouldn't be looking and see.
So what would be the purpose of them monitoring anything?
They consuming the human population as a food source, making deals with government officials for exchange for armor, for highly advanced weapons and armor, turning vehicles into levitating and gravitational forms of vehicles. Like to come back to when you was talking about the Bible, the story started in Egypt. Yes, spiders invaded Egypt.
He had some motherfuckers ready to
hide
like he was really on his way, man. Like he was on his way, bro. Like for real, he had real backing.
Talking about blood
really
or
very
Dracula, that's always
code
name for spiders.
And what he was on, and this nigga went left fucking field.
Blood. Spiders.
As I said, man, motherfuckers.
Responsibility
sometimes everybody ain't ready for.
And before you go, let me get the second one out.
Okay.
And then after the
self-sabotage,
plague, what was
so
the
that we can do this, be free.
The frog.
Peace of mind and freedom, boy.
Spiders claims that they was attracted to the frequency being built by the pyramids, and they crawled.
So if these spiders, they want all of these weapons, and all of this stuff that you see.
No, humans wanted it.
Okay, well
humans wanted it.
Okay, but the spiders are the spies, and they want all of these things and stuff like that. What the hell what are they in my house?
Spiders have a lifespan. Spiders have a lifespan of 300 to 400 years. Most people don't know that.
Damn.
And they have babies by the thousands, if not hundreds. So 2 spiders in your house would turn into 2,000 spiders in like 30 days.
Yeah.
And so what happened was, it's pretty much the leftovers. The planet was invaded. It was a war like 6,000 to 10,000 years ago. That's how the Garden of Eden became a desert, aka Egypt became a desert. Spiders ripped up all the plants in the roots. They crawled in. That's why the capstone ain't on the pyramid. They crawled in the capstone, spent their web and intercepted the literal latitude and longitude line of the planet, and literally intercepted the reincarnational process of the planet. And then it's 6,000 years later, and here we are, because we were invaded by a species that out-sexually produced us. And this is what happened also in World War II. I bring this up all the time. World War II, the Holocaust is a lie. It wasn't about nothing other than spiders. If you look up the Holocaust, millions of people did not die. Probably only, and I'm not degrading it, because even if one person died, that still hurt to somebody. So don't think I don't have for people's families. This is, I don't know. But what I'm saying is the numbers was greatly inflated. It wasn't no 5, 10 million. It was like 250,000 to 100,000, well, like 100,000 to 250,000 people. And what happened was the Jewish government, Israel in America, was experimenting with spiders, and they didn't, for some reason, maybe somebody didn't inform them, maybe they didn't give a fuck, I don't know. But they didn't contain them. And they started having babies to the point where you couldn't put them in a tank. Right, you can't put them in this place. And they started crawling out into the general public, and the government covered it up and said, you got lice and you got fleas. But if you zoom in, thank you. Told you, just gonna get cooking. But if you zoom in on a lice or a flea, it's a small spider. Just like a puppy is a puppy is a small dog, and a cub is a small cat. And a calf is a small cow or whatever, what you call a deer. Right, so they covered it up, and they didn't want to say, yeah, we got about 200 tarantulas under the ground. We got them. We just down there genetically engineering and all kinds. They didn't want to say that, so they just said, right. So they just blanked it on racism. This white man, Hitler, who came out to see this black man, Jesse Owens, who even though Jesse Owens was in this country, was not getting supported by the whole country. This white man from Germany came way over here to support this black man. And when he came over here to support us a little bit before he came, he caught us doing experiments with that's not from this planet. And to cover it up, not saying we, but I'm just speaking as if I was them, to cover it up, they just said that it was racist and he started a war. But in reality, if racism against black people was enough to start a world war, it'd be a world war every 15.
But it's hard to believe, you know what I mean, that we gonna go all these thousands of years on this earth and motherfuckers ain't even now discovered, like, ain't nobody, if somebody could come from outer space, nigga, they not great wait on no government. They don't give a fuck about your government. Nigga, we pulling up. They gonna be calling me like, hey, man, we pulling up, bro. We been there in a minute.
But I don't know.
They gonna be like, wait a minute, hey, man.
Maybe it is like a deal. Man. You don't think they got an intergalactic deal?
I got stuff to cover me, man, to check you in, man.
Minutes.
Or they're gonna press me,
it was a delicing program.
And they let the nigga shoot back out.
We talking about God, right? We talk about. I don't want to.
If it happened then, it can happen now.
The sun.
Maybe Earth.
That's right. Bring back the Earth
of God, right? And the sun. We talk about the sun or the sun, like.
Maybe because Earth got so many minerals and shit, right? They using that shit like Ragnar. Maybe we got a lot of Ragnar. You feel me, nigga? Let us get as much Ragnar as we want, bitch ass nigga, and we ain't gonna blow this bitch up, nigga, and work, stupid ass nigga. And so everybody says that.
The difference between the sun and the Son of God, like, what are they talking about?
Jesus, remember Latin, or also known as Spanish, because Latin translates to Satan. Latin, Satan, right?
Oh yeah,
web of lies. God told Eve not to bite the apple, but the apple is a black widow, famous for the fact that when a fast and she walked by, you say she got the apple bottom genes.
No, everybody don't.
So coming back to what you said, remember, Jesus translates to you saying hi to a spider, because Zeus and Greek.
But we definitely do.
So the god of thunder, right? Because remember, the god of thunder is not a sun god. Thunder ain't sun. Right, so let's be clear on that. Jesus, the original terminology for Jesus is Jesus. Hey Zeus, hey thunder god.
Jesus blocking the sun.
That's what I was going to say.
Let's get to it.
Because the spider web is like an umbrella.
He's blocking the sun.
It is blocking the sun. And that's
what is that?
No. When you see Jesus all the time, you see Jesus with a picture behind him.
You talking about the Caucasian? You talking about the Caucasian?
No, because I know he said Jesus blocking the sun.
We talking about the white Jesus.
We talking about yes, correct. Let me metaphorically. This entity is meant to make you externally project your energy into it versus going outside like what the fuck you was doing when I got here and just being in nature. So he brought up a perfect example, the story of the two monks. The thing that them two monks both didn't up on is they didn't abandon the fact that they knew they had to go within and go to nature. So the one that didn't go into the world and the one that did go into the world both knew that whether you go into the world or not, you gotta go within. You understand what I'm saying? So I say this, fuck that up. Don't let me fuck that up.
That's
right.
That.
And so with that being said, listen.
He said that to me before.
Yeah. So listen to me.
And I got mad.
So, and that's why in the beginning I said, did he ever try to tell you something you didn't want to listen? Because that'd dishearten him.
Like how you say who you are, you over here. I'm over here, but I'm
Right.
You see me over here, but you actually a body over here.
Yeah, over there, right. But my consciousness is where it's supposed to be. Let's leave it all time. And that's awareness. And so with that being said, Jesus, these words, when you research them, all translate to the same entity by different names. Jesus also is considered the morning star. Venus is considered Lucifer is considered the morning star, and both of those translate into the devil. And the devil is the word "lib" spelled backwards, because the more further away you are from light or cleanliness, the closer you are to the spider.
God,
like what the fuck?
We went from spiders, Anaki,
because the serpent lets you know.
That's why I know this nigga AD&D.
For example, and I'm not just it's very clean here. I'm gonna use this for us as an example. You could go get a big 10-foot python right now, boa constrictor, and put it on your ground, and it'd be good. You don't have to.
This nigga retarded, bro. Because what the fuck is he talking about, bro? And that's why I lived. He smelled like, bro, what the fuck this guy do?
If your shit wasn't clean, you would never have a reptile. It'd never come around. And that's why I was talking to this gentleman earlier, and I'm like, reptiles symbolize that you are clean.
I really do want to
birds symbolize. If a bird don't live in your tree, that means that tree got all kinds of fungus in there. It got in there that this bird said, I can't make a mess. If a snake don't feel comfortable enough to crawl through your backyard every once in a while, that means your backyard is not an inhabitable place. Let me ask you about the nest real quick. But that spider?
Back home,
but the spider?
I own a business back home.
Yeah.
And it's a bird nest that's on my sign.
See?
So is that like a sign of like that?
That the bird feels safe enough to be around you and to think you're not going to fuck with it. You have a godly energy.
That's why niggas realize it's about the bird. They couldn't realize how the birds see. They thought the birds were seeing like directly how we see.
Right.
But scientists
the
realize the birds see all dimensions
in your function.
All at
because
the same
he
time.
knew
right now
that you was going to be a lazy motherfucker and not fuck with it. So it just shit all over the place and eat
That's
your
why
chips.
the
Goliath bird eater spider.
Because they know you ain't going to clean up for about 4 years. So they just say, hey, y'all, let's go over here to this lazy motherfucker. He'll never know we here for at least 2 years. That damn dog and them cats ain't gonna do shit.
Take everything up. I think we gonna go over here now.
I think we gonna go.
You seen that Ratatouille? That's how they was in the beginning. They left his ass behind. The nigga did something. He didn't do something. He did something that wasn't like radish. They was like, that nigga ain't no real
what the fuck is he doing?
I forget what he did.
He was like, no, we don't have to eat all of it.
Type shit.
He was like, nigga, huh?
He was like, the fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
About, eat all
and it was something like he got left behind. They ain't got that motherfucker on here. I don't know how I'm gonna watch her too.
That's Disney. I got a Disney account too. Ratatouille. It's a good ass story. That's an awesome story. Great storytelling. And good fucking. Oh, that's like old shit.
What's taking those kids so long? Ah, look.
Hilarious, I don't know what the fuck.
I'll show you a nigga pie.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, but nigga Ratatouille though.
Ratatouille. That was y'all shit, boy. I used to watch that motherfucking shit, boy, all the damn time.
I'm about to take my ass sleep, man. Your ass funny in a bitch, right? I ain't gonna rap. Them damn edibles really buzzing.
Y'all see these? These are the hemps. You know what I'm saying? Been advertising and marketing. Motherfuckers love these shirts. I absolutely love these shirts.
Underdog hemp, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some good product, man.
No, for real.
If you own a car lot or any type of business where y'all gotta wear, shirts like these, or that, you want to look presentable and fresh and modern to your clients, boy, y'all better tap in.
Tap in, man. Underdog hemp, 51% hemp, 31% bamboo, 18% cotton. Underdog.com, man. UNDRDOG. Tap in, man. That was a real testimony. That's an unpaid testimony. Shit. Fuck with us, man.